Hey everyone, before we begin, I just want to tell you that our very own Angry Ghost Muriel has a book out on Amazon. Link in the description below. When light twitches through the dark, who knows what you'll find there? Eldritch beings, ancient dragons, or the reek of decayed, infested souls? Twitching Light is a short story and poem collection that seeks to answer this question through the exploration of fantastical, bizarre, and disturbing niches of our world. So, light your candles and grab your Vorpal blades, for an Orpheuric journey lies before us. Now, on to D&D! To those that have been here since the start, and to all newcomers, I want to say thank you. We hope you've enjoyed the story so far, but all things must come to an end. The Sunday Knights have delved into a long-forgotten tomb, faced the ghostly dragon, and crashed an airship. Along the way, they've made new friends and ignited old relationships, and here we are. Vilmar, the betrayer of House Cannith, is attempting to open a portal, to where our heroes are not sure. Some have come for glory, loyalty to their house, while others question their place here. We open at the group's makeshift camp to the south of Baron's Keep. Muriel has scouted ahead and bring news of Vilmar and his cultists. So, what do you all do?
Well, the last time I had flipped off Velmar, I guess since I've already gone back and reported, I say, okay, so, how do we want to take advantage of the chaos I just caused? So, I guess I just described the three big drills that are going into the earth. I described that I threw 2 Molotov cocktails, one on one of the drills, one on one of the tents. I told them about approximately how many people are in the fort. There was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 cultists and Velmar. She explains, Velmar might have spotted me. And if he did, well, he's probably a little not too happy.
Well, that traitor needs to die.
Well, he first needs to pay us, then we can kill him.
I mean, you should totally kill him. He is totally the ones that would be paying us for doing this job. We might still get payment, though, after we kill him. I think the House Cannith would be able to cover that.
All right, whatever.
I mean, other than the fact that you tried to get them to mutiny.
Hey, I was willing to pay those nice boys for a job well done. You're the one who kept them from getting a raise. How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with that.
Wow, glad to see you're looking out for the middleman. I won't vote for you.
Okay, I guess we should get back to camp while the confusion's still going on. Lead the way, Muriel.
As you guys start to pack up head toward, a screech echoes through the entire forest area, where ash and soot had been bellowing out of Baron's Keep. All of a sudden, a bright red beam of light, a pillar of light, shoots straight up out of the air and strikes the sky. Swirls of gold and black embed themselves into the pillar. The sky itself turns a blood red. The shadows that are cast by the trees start to twist and deform.
That's not good. I would like to roll for stealth.
Sornar, Sergio, Poe, what are you three doing?
How far away is the keep that we heard the bellow from?
Let's say about a half a mile away.
I think we should go check out what that was. That doesn't sound like it needs to be released on the public.
I also got a 22 on stealth.
Okay. Poe?
I am following in stealth, but 30 feet behind.
Okay. And Sornar?
I'm gonna stay with Poe and attempt stealth.
As you all are looking upon this pillar, coming up with a game plan, the brush and trees shake behind you, and through the thicket pops a blue head. Golden eye symbol on the forehead. It is the same giant that you fought. She looks at all of you, looks up at the sky, looks back at you, and then starts just barreling through your campsite, heading towards the keep. Just, it's happening! It's starting!
I follow.
Oh, it's
Okay.
it's this girl.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, let's follow her and see if we can F up her day dramatically.
We can push her into the shaft.
Exactly. In her confusion, we can just muck her day up. Ooh,
Alright.
let's try running ahead and tripping her into one of the machines. That'll be funny.
Well, she might be making her own entrance, depending on which side of the fortress she goes through.
All right. Well then,
Heading directly
whenever
north.
since
Just
we're running
barreling
after
through the
her,
trees.
since we're running after her as we're having this conversation, clearly.
Yes.
So we're running to the keep.
You are running to the keep.
Can I do an athletics check to try and keep up?
Yes, you can do that.
Nat 2025.
Sorinar, so you're keeping pace with the giantess. Are you doing anything particular, or are you just like hauling it? Just
I am just kind of hauling it.
Okay.
I'm trying to use her just barging through
Yeah.
as a way to get close without them detecting me. Because as far as raw stealth, I have a +0 and I roll disadvantage because of my armor.
Okay. You're just keeping pace with the giantess a little bit further behind just so you can stay within the keep's blind spot. The giantess doesn't really take notice of you. She's just focused on getting to the keep. Sergio, are you doing anything?
Oh, no. They might
Okay. So Poe, Muriel, Sergio, you guys are taking a little bit extra time to be a little bit more stealthy, whereas Sorinar is right behind it. Sorinar, go ahead.
No, once she just barreled through, we agreed to just chase after her because clearly our stealth is whacked.
Okay. As you all are following the giantess, she starts going up the incline to the keep. Just once she gets past the wall, she stops dead in her tracks.
Hang on a second, because I remember her
Sure.
being very wounded.
Yes, very wounded.
If I'm able to keep up, when she finally
Okay.
makes it in there while she still has the momentum, I want to go in there and like Furia blows her, hopefully killing
Okay.
her, and then riding her like a skateboard into the keep.
Okay.
That is Poe's goal right now. So if I'm able to keep up with my old man legs, but Monk's got that like extra movement speed stuff. They're fly.
They're flying.
I would like to cast Divine Sense.
So a 60-foot radius. Where are you casting it?
Dead center in the clearing. If I can reach it.
Oh, yet. Well, you cast it around yourself. So are you getting into the clearing? I'm
No,
confused.
not just cast it where I'm at.
Okay. So Poe, go ahead, do your stuff first.
Hell yeah. Should I roll initiative to see if I'm able to start? Oh no, I guess it would be just a extra attack. I'm wondering how many attacks I can get in on her. Well, she's slowed down. All right, if I can do like a full like attack and bonus action, I'm gonna
Okay.
do
Sure.
attack. Okay, cool. I'm gonna release my flurry of blows in all 4 attacks. Whoop-bam! 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 And that is a 14, a 23, a 15, and a 20. How many of those land? 3 of them?
Yep.
Sweetness. Whoop-bam! Whoop-bam! And whoop-bam! Like, what's his name? Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. He just like the kicking, and it goes like 7, 11, 16. That's 18. That's 24 damage. Magical.
So the giantess does not go down from your damage. As you're punching, like she's not even reacting to it at all. You see around the clearing, all the cultists and the giant, everyone that has those eyes, those golden eyes, they're dead stopped. Smoke is actually leaking out of the eyes and actually connecting to the pillar of light right now. Their actual eyes and their mouth starts to glow with a red heat.
Does anyone have the shatter spell?
As you're talking, you hear this metallic scraping across metal. Just shing! And every time you hear that, the ground shakes a little bit, and the brilliant light from the pillar gets more intense.
Got it.
Is Volimar still right where we left him?
You cannot see Vilmar from where you're standing at, but you hear this constant, this metal shredding sound. Just, it's a high-pitched screech.
So is the giant still alive?
The giant is still alive, just not moving.
All right.
Like she's stunned.
I'm gonna re-stealth, and I want to see if I can find Valimar and stab him, because I feel like if he dies, then we probably will deal with one of the big causes of what's going on here, and then I can pick his pockets and probably find our money. It's gonna be 23 stealth.
23 stealth. Okay. You head up closer towards the pit, the location of the sound that's happening. As you look down, you see Vilmar in the pit, Sunder, the axe that you guys found in hand, raising it up and then bringing it down upon this metal ring. Every time he strikes the ring, the light from the pillar gets more intense and the ground starts to shake. As you look upon it, a gouge has been cleaved into this ring.
I would like to shoot him with my short bow.
Also,
Alright.
pretty sure lava works better than an axe, but you know, whatever.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I think lava works better than an axe, but you know, whatever.
right, let's do
It's
this thing.
magic.
What about an axe made of lava?
Or a lava made of axes.
There you go.
Muriel, place yourself where you are.
All right, I am. You said he's in the pit. I
He's
guess
in the pit.
I'm standing at the edge of the pit, aiming down at him with the short bow, and I'm going to roll to hit.
Okay. Sergio, Sornar, Poe, are you three doing anything?
I would like to move closer and cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, a 26 does hit.
Sweet. All right, so for the damage, it's 7 piercing and sneak attack. That's 12 sneak attack damage.
Hell yeah.
So that is 19 piercing damage on Velmar.
Your arrow strikes him squarely in the back. He arches upwards. He turns to face you, Muriel.
And that's when I use my bonus action to hide.
Nice.
Ah, 21 or a 22. I'll go with the
Nice.
22.
Came from
As you-
nowhere.
As you hide away, you duck underneath one of the drills. Vilmar scans the area looking for you, or looking for the source of where the arrow comes from.
Oh.
Sergio, you get into it, you cast your Divine Sense. Everything in the area is radiating overwhelming evil. The pillar itself seems to be celestial in nature, but the cultists are radiating the same aura that a fiend would.
All right.
They start to smoke in their robes.
I'm going to call back to my companions and I'm going to say, they're trying to strike a blow at the upper planes. We must stop them. And I'm going to run forth and start swinging.
Upper who?
The upper planes.
What's a plane?
We were just in one.
No, that was a boat with wings.
I'm going to move forward and I'm going to
Alright.
strike at a cultist. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, a 13 will hit.
I will give you 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack with the great sword. I will take my -5 great weapon feat. It's a 27 to hit.
Okay.
I'm guessing 27 hits. How much damage do you do?
How much damage you do? 24. Okay.
24 points of slashing damage.
Okay. That cultist will die on his feet. As he dies, he crumbles to the ground. His body starts to smoke. The rest of the cultists, they scream out in pain and rage. Their bodies start to twist and turn. They drop to all fours. Their mouth starts to elongate. Their eyes start to glow a golden, like molten orbs.
I look to Sornar and I say, Sornar! And I point to the giant. Poe is giving you the suggestion to try and ride the giant and have it like sway and cause destruction, like in the play God of War or like Ratatouille, but not with hair. Just a suggestion from Poe.
I don't think
You don't think?
I can do that. I could possibly jump on top of him, but I have no way to hurt her because we punched her in the boot. I could possibly get on top of her, but there was no way I would be able to aim anything like that.
Damn.
And they're starting to twist and morph.
All right, I want to run up to the drill and try and get inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
That will be a critical 20 to 27.
Okay, as you're looking around, you do see a hatch. It's located on one of the legs of this monstrosity, of this drill. You can just climb up and try to pry it open.
All right, I'm going to try and pry it open with my Tinker's tools.
Okay.
So yeah, I open up the latch and get inside of the drill, and Vilmar's right there, correct?
Belmar is right there, yes.
Okay.
Right now, Poe's not really sure what to do. He's just gonna kick this giant. Basic
Go ahead.
3 attack.
Go ahead and kick the giant.
Oh my god, how did I roll 2 nat 1s in a row? Wait, she's
Sure.
incapacitated, right?
Yes.
Then I roll with advantage. Those are not nat 1s.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 11, a nat 20, and a
Ooh.
dirty 20.
Did you just call it a dirty 20?
very dirty.
You never heard of that term, dirty 20?
No,
I've heard of Kanaska
Unnatural.
20.
That's just so, like, when you say a 20, you know, no one has to clarify.
No, I get it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the first time I've heard it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. I like it. Because you had to put your filthy modifiers all over it, so it's all dirty. All right,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm
So-
guessing that's 2 hits against the giant.
2 hits. Yep, go ahead. Roll for damage.
Let's go with a 9 and a 9. That's 18 more damage as Poe just starts whacking this guy with his foot and cane.
Okay.
Taking him down.
So Vilmar's looking around the pit, pulls the arrow out of his back. Blackened blood starts to slowly move its way down its shirt. He looks around. The cultists have all dropped to the ground. Their skin starts to tear away from them. Blackened hounds, eyes like molten gold, search around looking at you, Sergio. The giantess looks down, cranes her neck. Her neck snaps at an unnatural angle. Her skin starts to melt away. And we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
I will be going last with my initiative of 2.
Heyo, that's a 13.
I got a 14.
I rolled a 16 for initiative.
So it's Sergio, Muriel, Poe, the baddies, and then, of course, Sorinar. So, Sergio, you are surrounded by these fiendish hounds. What do you do?
I'm gonna do Divine Smite on the first hound that I see approaching me.
Hold your action?
Yes.
Okay. So you hold your action. Muriel, what are you doing?
I am going to, while he's looking around and I'm hidden, I'm going to lean out and shoot him again.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how this goes. That will be a 22 to hit.
Hell yeah.
That's another 7 points of damage plus sneak attack damage. It's going to be 15 sneak attack damage, so that's a total of 22 points of damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide again.
Okay.
That is a 31 stealth.
There you go.
Savannah. BN.
Alright, and I think that's all I can do. So, I just picture this as he gets shot. He looks around trying to find who it is who shot him. He can't find them, so he pulls the arrow out of the back. And then as he looks at the arrow, another arrow slams into his shoulder, and he's like, I don't know. That's what I'm picturing anyways. Scooby-Dooing this whole mess.
Oh, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm not liking the look of this giant, so I'm gonna Fury of Blows. Let's go with whoopam, a whoopam, a whoopam, and a whoopam. Is she still technically like stunned or incapacitated because she's like mid-transformation?
Yes.
Like I can sucker punch her as she's like turning Super Saiyan 2 or whatever.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sweet. So that's advantage on all of them. So again, I missed another nat 1. So that's 27, 27, and 23.
3 will hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Kick, punch, punch. 11,
It's all
8,
in the hips.
7. Exact. Thank you. 19, 26 magical damage. And Poe is going to F right off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You know what? We'll just hang out there at 35. Because I get an extra 10 feet of movement when I use Fury of Blows. Right. Cool. Glad I ran away from that and am now hiding like under the legs of this giant machine.
The giantess drops down on all fours. Its skin starts to molt away. Its body starts to shrink and condense. Spines start to shoot out of its back. It looks up at you, the same golden eyes, and you hear this as this massive creature that looks like an overly muscled frog starts to hop its way towards you, Poe.
What did I do to it?
So technically, Sergio, that is the first creature that comes up on you.
I'm gonna go ahead and make that strike.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your attack. That will not hit.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and make a second attack.
Okay.
Will a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
All right. Do I get any extra bonuses for it being?
Nope.
No. Okay, I'm just gonna use regular divine smite then. I'm gonna use it at level 2. I will give you 9 slashing damage and 10 radiant damage, and another 6 radiant damage.
25 points total.
That is correct.
You slash into the creature. It howls with pain as the divine light touches it. But it's still going to continue to try to bite at Poe. Its mouth opens up. Rows of teeth. 19 to hit you, Poe.
Hey, I'm not the one who just smacked it with a smite.
Yeah, but you've been like punch bagging its titty.
Yeah, I know.
So 14 points of piercing damage. And then Sergio, 2 claws at you. 25 will hit, and a 22. Sergio, you take 22 points total of slashing damage.
Oh god.
Oh, it's not playing around.
Ooh, since I do have my cane out, uncanny dodge. When you are wielding a finesse weapon, or which you are proficient with, and a creature hits you with melee attack, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus, which raises my armor class to 20. That's a miss.
There you go.
Nailed it. No damage from this creature.
So how I'm seeing it, and you might, and just correct me if I'm wrong, you just kind of put your cane in its mouth.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like classic Luke Skywalker style with the Rancor. Rondo Percento.
I feel like you just stuck your cane in his mouth and was just like, no!
You hear this whistle, very loud pitched whistle. The hounds perk up. They look towards you, Poe, and they look towards Sorinar, and they start running towards you. So they will swarm you on your next turn. Sorinar, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to try and operate the drill in order to drill. Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna drill on the big guy.
You're going to drill on the big guy. I didn't have anything for someone that was going to operate the drill. I'm going to count it as like a land vehicle. Does everybody
Yeah.
agree on that?
That works.
Okay, so go ahead. Are you proficient in land vehicle?
No, I am not.
Okay, so when you make an attack with the drill, it's going to be just a straight intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
As you're maneuvering the controls and...
Does a 10 hit?
10 will miss. You're just trying to get the controls just right. So the drill just burrows in right close to the creature. The other hounds kind of back away a little bit, but everybody knows that you mean business.
Okay, and then I am also going to use my basic action to drop a level 3 spiritual weapon right here.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
That is correct.
Roll for an attack. Are you attacking one of the hounds, or are you attacking one of the big... Are you attacking the big guy? Big gal.
I'm going to attack the big gal.
Okay.
Let's not split our damage. So that's going to be a 15,
15 will hit.
and that will be 10 force damage. As a mace that kind of looks more monkey wrench than mace slam to the guy.
Sergio, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to attack the creature behind me.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master Feat. Will a 12 hit?
12 will not hit.
I'm going to take a second attack.
Great Weapon Master Feat or no?
No Great Weapon Master Feat. I'm going to go, it's a 15.
15 will hit.
I'll give you 15 slashing damage.
The creature will die.
Oh, really? Oh, crap.
That will end my turn.
Muriel, it is your turn.
Alrighty then, time to keep Scooby-Dooing this damage over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean out from hiding and shoot him again.
Okay.
I'm enjoying just making the man who didn't pay me into a porcupine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 25 to hit. That is 10 piercing damage plus another 10 sneak attack damage. That's another 20 points of piercing damage on him.
As soon as you hit him, he turns, aims towards you, and fires off 4 bolts.
Ha ha!
21 to hit, 24 to hit, 14 and 11.
Alright. Except for Uncanny Dodge. When an
Okay.
attacker that you see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. You said one of them was 14 points
What's
of
your armor
damage?
class?
My armor class is 16.
Okay. No, that's just the hit. So the first
Okay.
attack. So the first attack was 21. That hits you,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second attack was 24. So one does 2 points of force damage, and one does 10 points of force damage.
Alright, so I'll have the 10, so that's only 7 points in total.
Okay.
And since it is still my turn, I'm gonna hide. Sneak behind the machine and stealth it up. So we had 20 or a 20. I'm gonna go with a 20.
Okay.
So, ha.
Okay.
And that is my turn. This is a fun combat. Lean out, boom, hide, boom.
All right, so the giant
Oh.
lizard's dead, right?
No, the giant lizard is not dead.
God damn it, why do I keep mishearing these things? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna run down this ravine and I'm gonna jump and land next to our good friend casting this ritual.
So that's going to be an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
22 to hit, 14 points of damage.
I'll take it. That's fine. Let me just do that real quick. 14. All right. And then I'm going to leap over her because I just realized I have 45 movement speed naturally. Increases to 55. But anyway, I'm going to go over and I'm going to whoop his goddamn ass. I'm gonna
You
give
do it,
his-
sweetie.
I'm going to give his bottom a right old whooping.
Okay. Roll for attacks.
That's going to be another Fury of Blows. That's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, a 12, a 21, a 24, and a 23.
So 3 will hit.
Whabam. 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 That is 18 plus 6, 24. 24. 24 damaging of magic as I punch him in the face, and I use my movement to stand on top of the ring and, like, kick it. And, like, I don't know if that's okay with, like, my movement. I'll just put my foot on top of it, I guess.
Vilmar looks up at you with anger, spits out blood from his lips.
Drop the axe now and pay us.
You're not going to defeat me, just like you failed to kill your friends.
All we're asking for is money. You can do
And
whatever
you'll
the
get
hell
your-
you want.
And you can get your just rewards. Poe, in the name of the monarch, kill Muriel.
Cool, we'll see what Poe does next round.
So, the creature, used to be giant, is going to attack Sergio. 25 to hit Sergio.
That will hit.
13 points of damage. A 26 for the claws, 10 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah. And will a 22 hit?
No.
Okay.
Yes, it will hit.
7 points of damage. One of the hellhounds jumps off the creature's back and slams into you, going for your throat. 12 to attack.
It will not hit.
It just pings itself off your armor. The other one runs around back, howls through the tent, and goes for your throat as well, or goes for your back. 13 to hit.
It will not hit.
Muriel, you see a bunch of hounds sniffing around. Just they're circling the drill that you're hiding under. 4 of the hounds, they continue to move around the area. They seem to be waiting for something. Sornar, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna look around, start flipping some switches, pulling some levers, and I'm gonna try and run this drill into the big guy once again.
Go ahead. An intelligence attack.
9.
It's just so clunky. You're getting closer. Like, the hole is now closer to where it was.
Also, there was something I wanted to do. Starting at 3rd level, did I already use my reaction?
You used your reaction for the damage thing.
Okay, then never mind.
Sornar, anything else you're trying to do?
Yes, I'm gonna shout out the word crescent wrench as a healing word and heal Sergio for 8 damage or 8 healing.
Sergio,
Thank
it is
you.
your turn.
I am going to make an attack on the hellhound that is in front of me.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1, but Great Weapon Fighter gives me the ability to re-roll 1s and 2s, so I'm going to roll again.
I think that's on damage.
Nope, that's Great Weapon Fighting.
Okay.
21 to hit,
21 will hit. Which one are you hitting?
the one right beside the biggin.
Okay.
I'll give it 13 slashing damage.
Will die.
I'm going to make my next attack on the other hellhound that's on the other side of me.
Okay.
I'm going to use Great Weapon Master. Will a 20 hit?
20 will hit.
Give you 25 slashing damage.
Instant death as the hellhound crumples to its feet
And as
from the
it
strike of
dies,
your blade.
since
Yes.
it died when I used my Great Weapon Master feat, I am going to make a melee attack, an extra melee attack on the big guy. Can I use Divine Smite?
Yeah.
I will give you 26 slashing damage, and if it will let me, sorry, it's not letting me,
Well, then you can't do it.
and 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
I'll use my Divine Sense as a bonus action to cast Abjure Enemy. It gives me advantage on attack rolls against the chosen enemy for 1 minute.
Muriel, it is your turn.
I am going to, while I'm still hiding, move under the drill. Now, is there move further under the drill? Now, is there like a maintenance hatch in these things, or?
Might be.
All right. I would like to make a perception check.
Go ahead. Roll
See
for
if I
perception.
could spot something like that.
Can it says that I have to have him make a Wisdom saving throw to see if it takes.
13.
It failed.
Okay.
I got a 24 perception.
Yes, you do see a hatch along its leg.
Is it something where I could crawl inside of it, or?
Yes, you can.
All right. I would like. Does it look like if I slipped inside, I could sort of lean out and shoot Volamar from there?
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right. So I'm going to use my movement to slip inside and then shoot him. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
But I'm hidden. Does that give me any sort of advantage against his AC or no?
No, doesn't give you advantage to his AC.
Okay. In that case, after that, I
Well,
slide
it's
the.
Well, he's going to shoot at you again.
Can I close the door before he gets a chance to?
Nope, he's ready for it. He held his action.
Well, I'm inside the drill though.
You're leaning out of the drill. You have the hatch open. You fire. He's waiting for that.
Okay.
27. So critical to hit.
All right. That will
23 to hit. 11.
Okay.
And a 17.
I have a 16 armor class.
So 17 will hit.
All right. Yep.
So you're going to take 17 points of damage from the critical.
I'm gonna have it.
Okay.
So that's gonna take it down to math 8. Okay.
Okay.
That's 8.
You're gonna take 8 points of damage from the normal hit, and you're going to take 1 point of damage from the final hit.
Okay.
And,
I'm gonna. Do I have enough to just slam the door shut?
Yes, you can slam the door shut. You hear Velmar shout, "She's in the machine! She's in the machine!"
Excuse me. I am the machine.
I am. Are you doing anything else, Miro?
I guess the only other thing is I'm inside the machine now. Do I see anything that I could use to rain destruction on these on Valmar?
At the moment you're in a maintenance hatch, you would have to crawl up to the control center.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start heading that way.
Poe, it is your turn. What do you do?
Poe must destroy. And with his eyes rolled back into his head, he's going to use his spider slippers to walk out of this hole, walk up onto the drill. And if she's in like the glass area, I'm assuming if there's a cockpit, you can like see with the glass. And Poe's he's going to start punching the glass, trying to get through it to Muriel. So I guess I'm attacking the machine itself.
I think
Roll
I
for
was
damage.
still in the maintenance area though, so he wouldn't see me beyond the glass at that point.
He's just trying to get in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
He didn't see the maintenance hatch. You're hitting glass. Just roll for damage.
Some things do have an AC. Some objects do have like a 10 AC. All right. I'm going to punch it 3 times for 30 damage.
You shatter the glass. You're able to get into the cockpit. You do not see Muriel at the moment.
Well, I don't hop into the I'll hop into the cockpit. And, I mean, I should have more movement. I had 45. So I'm going to go into the cockpit and make a left
Okay.
down the first corridor. And
All
we'll
right.
see if she's there, if she can dodge me. I'm not sure, but I'm just going, Muriel, time to die.
So you're hunting for Muriel. That's beautiful. The hounds start to swarm the machine as well. They start to crawl up the machine, trying to get towards Muriel. The big creature turns away from you, Sergio, and actually starts to climb the other drill where Sorinar is based out of. Starts to...
I would like to make an attack.
Sure, go ahead.
Natural 20. I'm gonna divine smite it too.
Yeah.
I'll give you 22 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Divine Smites also benefit from criticals, don't they?
Yes, they do.
4 radiant, 16 radiant damage altogether.
The creature howls and screams, "Ah!" But it keeps climbing up. It stands on the cockpit, looking down to Sorinar. It's going to punch into the cockpit. Deals 21 points of damage to the glass. Sorinar, the glass shatters in your face. Bits and pieces fleck off, cutting your skin. The massive demon starts to grin at you. Its golden eyes seem to be looking into your very soul, and it reaches out to grab you. With everybody kind of occupied, Vilmar's going to go back to his work. He's going to raise the axe and bring it down once again upon the ring. You hear another slicing of metal, the ground shakes, and the pillar of light gets more intense. In the pit that you guys are standing, you start to hear dissonant whispers. Something is coming. Sorinar, it is your turn.
I am going to cast Banishment on Vilmar.
On Vilmar?
Ha! Yes.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Oh, damn.
Yes. No, sorry. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma, okay. 23.
Oh,
So then I am going to attack with my floating spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
15 will hit, yes.
And it'll be 4 force damage.
4 points of force damage. Sergio, you are standing around a pile of corpses. What do you do?
If I move up to the big creature, can I still hit it from where I'm standing?
It has climbed the drill, and so you would have to climb after it.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna move up to the pit,
Okay.
30 feet. What do I see from here?
So
Wait. You're gonna leave me?
You look like you got this.
Dude.
No, I'll give him a hand.
So are you giving him a hand? Or
I'm gonna give him a hand. No.
wait. Are you leaving?
No, don't go. All right, I'm gonna climb up there. Is it an athletics check?
You just climb up. There's handholds and everything.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing at it.
So just describe to me what you're doing. Like, you're standing on top of this giant drill, fighting a demon. Like, this is some epic level stuff. Describe this.
Oh, when I get up there, I see it, going for Sorinar, and I have my great sword in hand, and I just, I go at it, just to defend Sorinar, and I scream, "Go back to the pit!" and I swing at it.
Go ahead, roll for an attack.
27 to hit.
27 will hit.
I'm gonna use Divine Smite as well. I think that's the last Divine Smite I have for now.
Oh, what? You didn't feel like getting a third critical in a roll?
Not this time. I'll give you 16 slashing damage and 4 radiant damage.
So the creature shrieks in pain.
I'm gonna go for a second weapon attack. 25 to hit.
25 will hit. Go ahead.
I'll give you 15 slashing damage.
Sergio, how do you make the final blow?
I am going to take it off at the legs first, and then bring my greatsword down right down the middle of its head.
So you leg it, it loses its balance. As it's falling, you whop off part of its head. It lays on the drill for a moment. Its one eye blinking at you, as almost as if surprised, and then it slowly slides back down to the ground. And
Tell him
lands with
Sergio sent you, and I'm gonna
it
reach
lands
down
with
and
a
give
sickly
Sorinar.
thud.
Oh yeah. Tell him Sergio sent you, and I'm gonna reach down to give Sorinar a handout.
Muriel.
Okay, so this is fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine now.
From the way you've described it, it sounds like these hellhounds are trying to get into the top of the glass dome,
They're crawling over the drill right now. They haven't entered yet. They're swarming the drill itself.
and Poe has dropped in.
Poe is in, yes.
Alright, so... Shut up. Oh, I don't say that out loud. So,
That'd be the
what,
best thing you did. You had to shut up. I mean, nothing. Not here.
what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do the Muriel thing, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide. And I wanna
Okay.
see if I can just slip past all of them and move to the other drill.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, this is where I fall down.
Go ahead, roll your stealth.
Here we go. That is a 31 stealth.
Okay. So are you hiding or are you like slinking away?
I am slinking to this other drill over here. And then I'm going to shoot Valimar again, because he is starting to really tick me off. And I want to see the look on his face when he's like, "Kill her!" Plink. That is a 27 to hit.
Now hit.
9 piercing, and then sneak attack damage is 10. So that's 19 points of piercing damage on him.
He reels back again. Just, I'm having so many interruptions. Poe, find her.
Is this machine running right now?
Yes, it is running.
Can I hear him?
No, not really.
I'm inside it and around the corner.
You're inside the. No, you cannot hear him. Oh, it is your turn. The fact that Muriel's in the.
I'm
other
going
machine
to I'm going to in vain make a perception roll to look inside this vehicle for her.
now. Okay.
So
Go ahead.
I guess
That would be an
that's-
investigation.
I mean, she's not in here, so that's all I'll figure out. That's all I'll find out.
That's all you'll figure out. Yeah. She's not in. She's
Oh.
not in here.
No, she's in here. I know she is. And I'm gonna keep looking.
That's a 4 investigation.
Yeah,
It's,
Right.
it's beautiful.
I'm
He's
gonna.
pretty sure she left.
No, he
no,
still
I'm
thinks
pretty
I'm-
sure she's there.
He keeps hearing my voice for some reason.
It's just echoing through the chamber.
What can I say? She's always on my mind.
Right.
Aww.
All right.
Not in
well,
good
yeah,
ways,
That's
but on mine.
that's Poe's full turn.
Okay. Vilmar is gonna go. Is once again he's gonna strike the ring. This time I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sergio got a 16.
Okay.
Zornar got a 15.
Poe got a 15.
I got a 19.
Okay. So everybody saves. So when he strikes it this time, the ground shakes very violently. Everybody that made it stays on their feet.
What did we need to make it?
You needed to make a 15.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, everybody did a good job. I'm super proud of all of you.
Yay.
Stornar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try the banishment one last time.
Okay.
Son of a.
Oh, damn. Wait, does anyone have inspiration die?
What do you think we are? Bods?
No. Like,
I don't think anybody has one of those.
I'm
It-
pretty
it's
sure
a-
Beep got one.
Big beat.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's 14 save DC, so like literally there's.
Okay. Anything else you're doing, Stornar?
Can I start steering the drill towards film?
Again.
I will do that, moving around to his right.
So I went ahead and gave you control over the drill. Have fun.
What's the movement speed of this thing?
20 feet. and Sergio's riding along with you.
Whee!
This is actually, I was like, this is pretty cool. Everybody has adrenaline. Bear down on this guy. Sergio, what are you doing?
Are we at like the edge of the pit? It's kind of hard to tell with the map.
You are at the edge of the pit. Sornar has started to walk you down into the pit itself.
Would it be possible to like run and jump and try to like land an attack on Vilmar?
Sure, go ahead.
How do you want me to do this?
So go ahead and make me an athletics check.
18?
Here you go. Yeah. So you run, you leap off of it, you leap off of the metal ring, and you go ahead and make your attack.
All right. 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
I'm going to use Divine Smite on this one.
I thought you said you were out of those.
I had 2 left. I miscalculated.
Okay.
I give you 15 slashing damage
All right.
and 13 radiant damage. I'm going to make a second attack on him if I can.
Yes, you can. So you did 28 points of damage to him.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
I'll give you 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use Vow of Enmity.
Okay.
It says when you take this oath, you gain the following 2 channel divinity options. As a bonus action, you can utter a vow of enmity against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you using your channel divinity. You can gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious.
Okay.
And that won my turn.
That will end your turn. Muriel, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do my favorite song and dance. It's called "Lean Out and Shoot Volumar," aka the cheap son of a gun who wouldn't pay us.
AKA
Alright.
Vilmar?
Yeah. All right, and I'm shooting. That is a 25 to hit,
5 will hit.
11 piercing, and then 16 sneak attacks. That is a 27 piercing damage.
Muriel, how would you like to make the final blow?
As our friendly bard,
Sergio.
Sergio.
Our-
Yes.
Our
Yeah. What's
paladin
his
bar-
whatever his name is? I can't remember half this crap. Anyway.
Tomato, potato.
Yeah. So basically, he comes down and he hits him with a thing, and it looks all impressive and stuff. So then I just light a cigarette, aim, and shoot him. Very anticlimactic, but trash like that who won't pay the artist, well, they don't deserve a climactic death.
You strike him. The final arrow lands in Vilmar's back. He arches back out. The axe falls to his feet. He drops to his knees. He looks at the pillar. Even you have forsaken me. I've done everything. Please. He reaches out his hand, and then it falls. I will not forsaken you. Vilmar's body starts to twitch and move. His eyes open up. They are golden orbs, and he stands up.
I want to reach down and grab the axe really fast.
You reach down and grab the axe. Vilmar flicks his wrist, and you are sent hurling towards one of the machines, slamming against it with enough force to knock the wind out of you.
Did I still manage to grab the axe though?
Not yet, no.
Since he died, am I no longer under his spell? Because he's struggling to keep his power.
You're still compelled there, Poe.
Should I re-stealth?
Poe's still in the other machine. So sorry.
Vilmar.
continue.
Yeah,
That's
Vilmar.
true, but Velmar's still there, and so are the dogs.
Vilmar looks around. I don't remember this place. You, human, where am I?
I look her in the eyes as I stand up, and I say, "You do not belong here.
Belong here. It
Go
is you
back
that
to
has
the
infested.
Go
Soren.
back to the shadows."
Velmar obviously didn't die enough, so
Okay.
I'd like to shoot him again.
All right.
That is an 18 to hit.
You fire your bow. Right before it gets to Vilmar, the arrow just stops in midair. Vilmar turns with his golden eyes, and he looks at it very curiously. He looks over at you, Muriel. What do you do?
He can see me.
He can see you.
I flip him the bird and stealth.
Okay.
That will be a 28 stealth.
Muriel, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
This should be good. That's a 6.
So you start to hide away. You close the hatch. You turn around. And when you turn around, you're standing in front of Vilmar. You're outside of the area. He's looking down upon you with those golden eyes. Do you wish me harm, mortal?
Yes.
I see. Poe, what are you doing?
Well, he has yet to tell me that Muriel is not in this machine, and I know Muriel is probably hiding in this machine
Okay.
because it's still running, and
Yeah.
no one's told me otherwise, and it's only been 6 seconds of looking. So
Yeah.
if there's still more
Okay.
machine to look through.
Poe is still continuing to look through the machine. Sorinar, what are you doing?
Can I use my
Goddamn.
entire turn to double my movement speed?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to try to move to the other side here
Okay.
of this machine. And that's going to be my turn.
Hellhounds are still swarming the machine, and you're pretty sure Poe is maybe still inside,
Yes. That'll be a problem for the bottom of the pit.
right? Sergio, it is your turn.
I think I may have misjudged this situation, so I need to double check. I'm going to cast Divine Sense all around me for 60 feet as a
Over-
bonus action.
An overwhelming sense of celestial power radiates from you. It is definitely evil in nature.
It's celestial in nature, but it's evil.
Yes, it's a dark god or a shadow of one.
I'm just gonna make my way down here if it'll let me. I'm gonna look it in the eye and I'm gonna say, why were you brought here?
It looks over to you. It looks down at your feet where Vilmar was hacking away at
All right,
the
I have
ring.
returned.
He looks around. He's like, this is one of my chains.
Who are you?
I am he who watches. I am he who is bound. You may call me the Watcher. Now, finish Vilmar's great work. Break my chain and release me upon this world.
I'm gonna reach down to pick up the axe,
Okay.
and I am going to try and drive it right into the Watcher's face.
Go ahead, roll an attack.
Is it gonna be the same as my greatsword, or
You were proficient in Great Axe, so yes.
okay? 27 to hit,
27 will hit.
13 slashing. Are there any magical damage properties with this?
Yes. So this weapon ignores all damage reduction. Anything cut with it cannot regenerate the damage that's done to it.
In that case, I'm gonna make a second weapon attack.
Okay.
Oh shit, 10.
So you drive the axe, it splits the creature's skull. Golden ichor runs down its face. You go to swing again, it blocks the axe. Mortal, you know not what you have done.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to cast a Vow of Enmity on this being.
Okay. Muriel, it is your turn. I think you only get to do that once.
It's a channel divinity.
Yeah, Channel Divinity is like one time.
Until you reach a certain level.
Okay, well,
I
then
think
that makes
it's...
sense.
So Muriel, Vilmar is holding the axe. Sergio is trying to drive it into his chest. What are you doing? He has lost all interest in you.
I step back a space, kind of light a cigarette, and stab him with the rapier.
Okay.
And this is magical, so.
Yep.
Alright, so 26 to hit.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Alright, that is 10 piercing plus 9 sneak attack damage, so 19 magical piercing damage.
You drive the blade into Velmar's torso. Smoke starts to rise from the wounds.
Screw
As
you! You
as golden ichor falls to the ground.
still haven't paid us.
That's true. Poe.
It's been 12 seconds. Poe will peer out of the machine. So he thinks
Yep.
he's explored every inch and cranny of this place.
Okay.
And he'll look down and see his master being attacked, and he'll go down.
Okay.
My bones, they hurt. And I'm gonna punch Muriel twice in the boob.
Oh, honey. This is not gonna be pretty for you.
Aim for the feet.
A 16 and a 14.
Alright, 16 does hit, 14 does not.
That's 6 magical damage.
I'm using my reaction to have that.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use my key point and bonus action to take a defensive stance. And he's gonna do that, like, put his hand out and then the, like, come at me thing.
Sergio, why don't you go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw?
5.
Rough.
59 points of necrotic damage.
I am almost like forever dead. I'm down. You hit me like almost at my hit point maximum.
Next is Sorinar.
I'm gonna throw Healing Word at Sergio. Bonus action.
Thank you.
Action.
And that's gonna be 8 healing.
Sergio, you have 8 hit points.
I do.
And then for my action, what I am going to try and do is I am going to try and run the machine full speed into the other machine, trying to knock it into Vilmar, or at least knock it into the pit with all the creatures on it.
Okay, I like that.
So what do you want me to roll to do that?
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
All right, that's going to be a critical 24.
Yes. Queen
So,
slay.
Through the entire fight, you've been messing with it, but the entire time you've been learning the use of these machines. These machines have not been properly used since the Great War. You aim and you barrel through. Your machine hits the other drill. You start to see it tip. It's not perfectly balanced because it's halfway in the pit, and it starts to fall. Vilmar looks up, his golden eyes etched wide. Poe, Muriel, you all see this as the drill itself goes into the pillar and crashes with a thunderous boom. I need everybody to go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sergio got a 22.
Poe got a 3.
Muriel got a 21.
Got a what?
Muriel got a 21.
Okay. What did Poe get?
A 3.
Sergio, the first thing that you see is this giant machine heading your way. You open your eyes and you're like, and you just roll off the ring. And the machine crashes, deafening sound, metal and barbs shoot everywhere. Poe, you're taken across the side of the head by one of these bars.
Cool.
It's going to give you 10 points of damage.
Alright.
And the pillar of light disappears entirely. You see the drill has wedged itself inside this ring. Vilmar looks at it. He's like, Vilmar looks at the machine, looks up at where you're at, Sorinar.
I wave back.
Anger just glows in his eyes. You disrupted the great work!
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. Sergio.
I am going to use my full lay on hands and heal myself.
What is that for?
At 40. So now I'm at 48.
Okay.
My question is can I still use an attack, or is that my full action?
That is your full action.
All right. And then I guess that's it for me for now.
Muriel.
All right. I give Poe the stink eye and say, "You're gonna pay for that later." And but I still go and attack Velmar because I realize that once he's gone, Poe's attacking me will probably go away too. So trying to hit, that is going to be a 26 to hit.
6 will hit.
Him. Right, and I'm gonna that's 12 piercing damage there, and I have advantage, so I get the sneak attack.
Why do you have advantage?
Well, I don't have the advantage. I have.
Go ahead, roll for sneak attack.
All right, I did. So I got 13 sneak attack. So that is 25 magical piercing damage. And I say, the only one who bosses around that bag of bones is me. And stabs him again.
Okay.
Nice.
Speaking of the bag of bones, Poe, with that knock to your head, like everything's just a little foggy.
Can I make a saving throw of some kind?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, old man is wise. Does a 12 work?
12 will not work.
I would like to use the lucky feat and use the 21 instead. So,
okay.
Hell yeah.
So, Poe, as I hit to the head, your vision starts to clear. You remember, you meet with Velmar months ago, the spell that he placed upon you, the keyword monarch. You remember going back and trying to warn your friends. You started to carve little monarch butterflies, but nothing seems to work. You see the person that did this to you, that's almost ruined your entire life, stand before you. His glowing eyes is filled with rage.
I don't know about my entire life. There's a lot of life for him to ruin. It's like 90 years of life.
So your most recent bout of bad luck in life can be blamed on the person in front of you.
You bitch! But first, Poe's gonna look over at Muriel and do like an awkward I'm so sorry, and like put his hand close in the knot, like, how do you? I'm sorry for hitting your boob, and then turn back and let's do not flurry of blows this time. There's another thing, another monk ability.
Stunning strike.
Goddamn right. I've been holding on to it.
Trying to whip out that bad boy.
When you hit another creature with a weapon attack, you can spend 1 key to attempt stunning. They must do a Constitution saving throw against my monk DC of 14. Okay. Well, first, let's see if I can hit him. I am going to still swing 4 times, spending a key. 25, 10, 27, 14.
25 to 27 will hit.
You can make me hurt people for 19 damage, and then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
You rolled a 12.
Ha! He's stunned till the beginning of my next turn. He can't do anything. What a loser!
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Thornar, as you're looking down for this, with your knowledge in building and tinkering, the drill itself, the energy capacitors that is using it are starting to get overfilled with this. It's going to explode. The drill that's in the pit right now. It's basically turning into a bomb.
We have one of those.
So not my current one, but
Not your current one, the one that's in the pit, the one that had all the hellhounds like swarming it.
okay. Is it still where it is?
It's in the pit right now.
Okay, gotcha. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on Vilmar.
Okay.
He needs to deck save.
He's stunned.
Oh, well,
So-
then he takes 15 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I yell out to the rest of the group, that thing's gonna blow!
Sergio, it is your turn.
Do I notice what's gonna make this machine explode?
Yeah. You start to see the machine spark. Lightning starts to rack through the inner workings. It looks like it's going critical.
I'm gonna turn to my companions and I'm gonna say to them very calmly, run. And I'm gonna try and force the machine to explode as soon as they're out of the way.
Okay. You have Sunder in hand. The axe that can cut through anything. I'm sure you can figure it out.
I'm gonna do it.
Muriel?
I am going to stab Velmar with my sword. My favorite thing to do.
You have advantage.
Yeah? Okay, so I either do that or does an 18 hit?
18 will not hit.
Well, okay. And with that in mind, I'm going to use my movement because he is stunned and can't do. I'm assuming can't do any.
Oh, he's
opportunity
stunned. You have
attacks.
advantage on your attack roll.
Oh, I already rolled twice. 18 and a 17.
I didn't see that.
So, yeah, unfortunately. But I'm going to move because I recognize that is going to explode. So I'm going to take my 35 feet of movement and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting the heck away from here because if
That's from the
Poe,
dash.
because well, I already attacked, so I can't do a dash. I'm pretty sure.
Your bonus action is a rogue.
Oh yeah, but I want to make sure Poe gets out.
Oh, Poe can move faster than you can.
That's true. I don't really remember that at the moment though. So
Okay.
let me be sentimental.
Okay.
No.
Poe, it is your turn.
He's gonna spend another key and do Fury of Blows, cause F it.
All right.
Ho! Oh, wait a second. Until the end of your next turn, all of these are rolled with advantage. Cool. So a nat 20, a 26, a 27, and a 27.
Yep.
Poe is gonna just fucking shove it down this dude's throat. I love it. Whoopam, whoopam! Whatcha, whoopam! For a total of 21, 30, 39 magical damage. And then I'm gonna use another piece of key to do another stunning strike on him. So he will need to make a Constitution saving throw once again.
Would he have disadvantage on that because he's still stunned?
What's the spell do- what-
no.
What's the
it's
DC?
The DC is 14.
Shit, I rolled a 13.
Sweetness. I'm gonna.
So
give
just
him a-
describe what you're
I'm-
doing right now.
I essentially hit him in all the key. I mess up his key by like hitting him in all his points, and he's like stunned for a moment, and then I give him a kiss on the forehead as I hear the sounds of the engine spinning up quicker and quicker. I kiss him on the forehead and I give him a little wave goodbye as I move 55 feet with my spider climb, and I get the F out of there and I go past Muriel. You got this, Muriel! And I hide behind a tent.
You know, you could always hide behind the wall.
Oh, I can hide behind Muriel. You're right. I'm gonna duck
That's
behind
not-
Muriel.
That's not. Never mind. Never mind. It's almost better this way. Okay.
Sergio, your held action begins now. Poe and Miro have left the area. Sorinar is sitting pretty in his drill. You see Velmar looking up. His golden eyes move back and forth.
Sergio is just going to start walking slowly towards the machine, and as he's walking, he starts reciting the tenets of vengeance under his breath. He says, "Fight the greater evil, no mercy for the wicked, by any means necessary." And he takes the axe, Sunder in hand, and he swings as hard as his arms can carry the axe into the soft bits of the engine, just so he can make it explode. A 22 to hit.
Sorinar, Muriel, Poe. A flash of light detonates in the pit. Sorinar is safe. The machine actually takes the brunt of the explosion. And since you are in a pit, all the energy is directed upwards. Fire and light shoots forward, and once the smoke clears, the area has been buried. It's over, and Sergio is
And
gone.
we didn't even get paid!
Son of a gun!
And the axe Sunder is gone as well.
We could have sold that for money.
Yeah. Stupid Sergio.
Oh, Beep's gonna be devastated.
Is Velmar gone, by the way? Just making sure he's not still standing there.
He's gone.
Okay.
All right. I am going to start making modifications on the drill. I'm going to come out of the drill. How exploded was the other drill that's close to the exploding drill?
Exploded. You have the only working drill.
Okay. What I want to attempt to do is I want to take the parts from the exploded one, add them to the drill, and make it not a drill, but I want to see if I can use the parts that I can. It looks like there's like wheel type claws on the side of those. And I want to make a kind of a motorcycle with a sidecar for me, Muriel, and Poe. Muriel and Poe get the sidecar.
That sounds like it's going to take about a month to assemble a motorcycle.
Yeah. We have our landing pod.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get that up in the air again, but we can
Yeah, we had
also
a way out.
we can signal the ship, I think.
Yeah, we had that flare. Wait, or did someone else have that flare?
Or
Had the
we just
flare.
Shit.
or we could just wave at them. We're also at a fortress, so
Wait,
set something on fire and signal them from one of the towers.
I look at the burning wreckage of the drill and I go, fire set!
Yeah.
Who did have the flare gun? Do we recall?
I Did we have a flare gun this time around?
Sergio still had the flare gun. He had the wand of flare. So that
So Sergio screwed us over. Thanks, Sergio.
Well, let's start digging up Sergio and see if there's any if the wand's still there.
Oh my god.
While they're digging up Sergio, I'm going to continue working on what I was saying elsewhere.
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually get him out because
You're not going to be able to
there's-
get him out.
All right, so Plan B is us for just to, if we are able to get up one of the towers, I assume we could just grab a torch or something and wave it at the general direction of the ship and just say, "Guys, we're over here."
Yeah, we are pretty close.
So Poe has a very nice pair of slippers that he can climb up basically anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So-
assuming if there's a tower, I'm assuming there's stairs as well. So like,
Yeah, you two head up the stairs while Sorinar begins work on his great motorcycle.
is our escape pod on its way while the sun sets?
As you guys get to the top of the tower, you scan the area. Where you guys came from the south, to the north, you see what looks like an airship.
Is it the one that we came in on?
No, this one is docked. It's on the ground, and it is flying the colors of House Cannon.
Hey, there's no one here to stop you from giving them a raise.
That is true. Muriel looks at Poe. You wanna do a side track in some piracy for a few minutes?
I thought you'd never ask.
So while Sorinar is doing his thing, we're gonna go get a pirate ship.
Okay.
And by pirate ship, I mean give a lot of sailors a well-needed raise and get rid of the colors of House Cannon.
As you enter the ship, it is very pristine. There doesn't seem to be anybody aboard.
Okay.
You head over to the captain's quarters, and this opening it up and, looking through it all, this is Velmar's personal ship. It's worth a lot more money than what you would have been paid for the axe.
I look at Poe. I think Sorna will be fine on his own. What do you think?
I mean, he's got that cool motorcycle. What else could he ask for?
That's true. And since he'd probably want to return the ship to House Cannith, Muriel just starts up the engine and
Away we go.
Gets rid of the ties, keeping it down, and we wave goodbye at Sornar as we find.
Enjoy your motorcycle.
I stopped working on the sidecar.
Oh my god! I can't believe we almost forgot. Where's Beep?
What?
We can't leave Beep behind.
It's okay, honey. He's a grown beep. He'll be fine on his own. Besides,
He does have Beep with him.
Yeah, and besides, Sornar needs somebody to keep him company.
Always working twos.
Exactly.
There you go.
Sornar, you said you stopped working on the motorcycle?
No. I just stopped working on the sidecar that I was making for them.
Well, I guess this is useless.
I see them take off, and I take the pin off that's in between it, and I just kick it over.
We love you.
It falls into the crater.
As we pass over, we drop the flag of House Cannith on his motorcycle. We figure he'd rather have his house's colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a parting gift, a fond farewell.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Sornar, you complete your work on your motorcycle.
Okay, and then also, I am going to attempt to try and track down the axe for a little bit before I drive back to House Camp.
As you're looking around the area, trying to figure out what's going on, you see a small piece of metal. It's black, and it has red veins through it. It looks to be the only piece of the axe that's left. It's still holding a small, minuscule magical charge.
All right, I will grab it, take it with me. I'm gonna put my flag that they dropped. I'm gonna hoist it up on the back of my motorcycle, and I am going to ride west into the sunset.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed our story. Breaking the Chain is over, but the Sunday Nights will return after a short break. Please come back and join us in our brand new tale, The Dunes of Akal. See you next time on Sunday Nights. Sergio, Sornar, if you please.
Minstrels, play us out.